I took out after talking to Lauren and Joe and stuff, and essentially the things I take out are things that I think are problems already, and then people say like that, like, oh yeah, you're right, like, okay, now it's time for me to get that out. One is like there's that what Lauren describes as the D&D ritual, which is just to because I know Lauren loves it. I brought my bag of holding with the 20-sided dice.
Nice.
We're not going to have that on the blog though. So I totally took out the ritual. So what actually is happening now is, rather than there being a ritual that they're trying to do, essentially they've gone to this place in search of something, and I guess it's this idea of markers and sort of signs. So essentially what the device I have right now is, there's this underground space and they're looking for something, but they're bad things, maybe of a supernatural nature. So what essentially you do is, like, you have to light candles before you go into like these broken rooms. If nothing happens, they're fine. If they burn red smoke, you shouldn't go in there. Something's bad. They think, but who knows, right? So what happens is, Zach, it turns out, lit some candles.
But it says that they're still in the robes with the staff and everything.
We can take that out.
Okay. Let me turn my...
Who's calling? Lauren?
Let's see who it is.
Answer it.
Who is
Answer it, Lauren.
That's been my ring for
Answer
10
it.
years.
Answer it.
Hi.
Who is it?
I missed the call. Elizabeth Freund.
So we can, that part, I just left it in there, I didn't take it out. The robes or the garb or whatever can be whatever we want. We can talk about that. We can talk about what the setting is.
So, okay, and just one question before we get into it. So you said at the beginning there were some things that were essential for the story, and then like everything else kind of didn't matter as much. What are those points that are really important to you?
Let's talk about the landmarks. Where's the scenario board?
Okay, well,
Do you have a scenario board? You didn't bring it, Joe?
The landmarks.
Is that a dry erase board, Reid?
Why do you have that thing so close to my
Yeah, I'll get the dry erase board.
What about you?
I'm big on dry erase boards.
Are you? Do you have one?
Do you ever watch CNN?
Is that a TV thing?
That's Joe's.
Yeah.
I just got a really good close-up.
Yeah, landmarks.
Landmarks.
This is good.
Well, essentially, I think on general, the landmarks are more okay. Well, here there are a couple landmarks, but also let me first start with the character stuff that I want to talk about. And so the first thing, as far as so Joe's character. So the main point I want to get across for your character is that you are. What do you think about your acting, producing, writing, directing career? Like, how does that fit in your life right now?
It's just all consuming.
And how long has it been all consuming?
You mean all three combined, or are you talking specifically one?
What's like when you like? How long have you wanted to do it? Like whatever you're doing now, or like what part of it?
It's just been a gradual kind of just learning, what you're good at, who you are. You kind of grow up. I mean, I didn't know I wanted to act till I was 24.
Mm-hmm.
Never even crossed my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how old are you?
25.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm old.
Okay,
that was a decade ago. No, but I mean the point is like as I get into it, it's just kind of a process of discovering and kind of taking, keep staying open and keeping your options open and seeing what you're good at, what you're not, and here I am.
Right.
I think I'm good at everything, and I'm not.
No, you are good at everything in your own way. So what your character is essentially is, for me, there's only one thing I've ever wanted to do in my life, pretty much, and that's write stories and make movies, and and that's the only thing I've ever wanted to do, and I have nothing else.
So you're a self-proclaimed non-writer.
No. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, exactly. I write a lot. I don't necessarily say I'm good at it, but it's the only thing I want to do, and it doesn't matter whether I'm good or not, and I just do it, and
Yeah.
maybe I'm good at it or not. Who knows? But it's the only thing I want to do, so I'm just going to do it.
What's a skill you can improve on?
Yeah, I feel the same
You
way.
can
Like
improve
when,
Yeah.
the script I just wrote, I don't think it's necessarily good, and I would never watch that movie.
Right.
You know, but
Well, and I think
it's like you said, it's something that you can figure out if you.
If
I
you
would
want it
watch
bad enough.
all of my movies and scripts I've written.
Yeah, well,
I'm totally kidding.
Yeah, well, so your character is essentially, there's this idea, like right now there's a story of your characters has wanted to do one thing all their life, and this is sort of, and they've been going towards this event and they've searching for this one thing, and they sort of need other people to help them find it. It's the only thing they've ever wanted to do. So this is like the idea of the entrepreneur who has an idea, who that's their entire life is driven by it. It's the only thing they want to do. And so you guys have gotten here. You're very close to achieving your goal.
so what do you want to talk about this goal and what this thing is?
Yeah, well, this right now the goal is, and we can change this. The goal right now is that you've always been interested in the idea of this thing called the Catherine wheel. Do you guys know what a Catherine wheel is? The Catherine wheel is a torture device.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, so you're interested. So you had the idea that there's a Catherine wheel here, and you've always been fascinated with the story and like this idea of like the occult of torture of that time period of like things related to that time period.
So I'm a sex addict.
No. It's a
That'd be cool.
It's a torture device, but it's more than just a Catherine wheel. It's the Catherine wheel. It's the device used on Catherine whoever that got the name Catherine wheel. So there's some historic significance to it.
Why is it
So
here?
I'm a treasure hunter.
Yeah, you're a treasure hunter.
So why is it here?
It's there just because years ago, in the upheaval of the empire, things had gotten moved around. It was thought to be-
Auctioned off or something?
Yeah, it was auctioned off as an artifact. People thought it was just some people thought it was a cool thing, and then he's tracked it down to this place. So
and then are we gonna find out or discover, figure out why it's in this place, like whose place it was?
no, but we can.
I think we should.
Location is in time period. Is this America present?
Yeah, it can be. It can be anywhere, but I think that's a better place.
Yeah.
To do it.
And it's modern. It's present. It's not a
Yeah.
period piece. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Well, at least, and that's the dress should be.
Hello, young sire.
It's going to be in Scotland in the 13th century, and everyone wears kilts on set.
Nice. With no
modern
underwear?
day, but it has an old feel. And in fact, I have a video of the space that we
That's
have.
what people wear kilts with
that
no
we have.
underwear.
It's
That's
like-
how you wear a kilt.
The space that we have is this.
True.
Have you found the location already?
Yeah, it's like a 5,000 square foot, all brick with all these brick archways, and it's like very dungeony and old.
Nice.
And they're like these glass.
Where is
bricks. It's on. Do you know? It's on the corner of Hayes and Laguna. It's underneath
Oh,
this one.
cool.
So it's
And you can have access to it?
Oh yeah. We actually can camp out there for a month or two. So we can sit there. We can actually like really rehearse in the space and like
Awesome.
really take advantage of the space for what it is.
Do you have an art designer?
Yes. But I could have more. I had 5 producers in my last.
Do you have a
movie.
makeup person?
Yeah,
You do.
but we could have more people, and I have lots of people. But if you guys know better people, that's better.
She's actually in town right now.
Oh, good. Well, I should definitely talk to her.
Staying
That
with
I have someone that would really work well for the role that she's playing, but we could talk about it later.
right. Well, she said she had someone for your roles, which is awesome. You could be.
You said that, Foxy?
Yeah, it did.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't really want to work with you.
You saw April Fool's Day. Just kidding, Mitch.
Now we have.